Okay, so I finally watched Hell's Paradise, and just like every other God tier manga, kind of like Jujutsu Kaisen or God of High School, people are losing their goddamn minds for the anime adaptation release. I mean, like, I went on Twitter, and the hype around this anime, you would have thought Jesus was coming back. I mean, my friends was hitting my line basically saying that Hell's Paradise is gonna change the landscape. It was gonna switch up the anime game, you know what I'm saying? And so far, I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I mean, I actually didn't know anything about the anime besides that it was prisoners in a death game, which kind of reminds me of that old Stone Cold Steve Austin movie, Condemned, where they were all prisoners and they were forced to compete in a death game. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually hate that movie, but I was just hoping it was nothing like it. But when I was told that Mappa was gonna be working on this shit, I was like, oh yeah, them niggas be working like slaves. I couldn't wait to see this shit. And so we have our main character, Gambimaru, who kind of look like the girl, guy, they, them from Tokyo Ghoul. And I ain't gonna lie, this nigga valid so far. It's basically these niggas trying to execute him for these crimes he committed, but they can't seem to fucking do it. I mean, they are failing left and right. So at first they try beheading this nigga, in which the sword just breaks in half. Like, Gambimaru must be doing neck day with Tariq Hill or something. I mean, this nigga's a real throat goat, I ain't gonna lie. And after that fails, they try to set him on fire, you know, like witch trial style, which ultimately fails. They don't do nothing but give you a hard ass wallpaper, which brings them to one of their last attempts at execution, which gotta be one of the most dumbest fucking executions of all, at least in this case. I mean, y'all tried to behead this nigga and that shit didn't work. Y'all tried to set him on fire and that shit failed. And with those executions being first, it just makes this last execution even stupider. So they end up tying a bull to each of Gambimaru's legs to eventually have them rip him apart. So they let the bulls go, they try to run off, and Gambimaru yeets their ass back toward each other, hitting each other on the head, knocking each other out. They must have forgot this nigga Gambimaru didn't miss leg day. So just as it was looking like they couldn't kill this nigga at all, as a last resort, the girl that's been at each execution just standing in the corner with the I'm cold face greets Gambimaru in this room, and it's just her on her knees with a blade. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga Gambimaru looks shook as fuck. I mean, she literally got this nigga seeing his death before it even happened. She ain't even touched the nigga yet, and he already shaking. I don't know what the hell she got going on, some type of genjutsu or some type of shit in her sword like Aizen. I don't know what the hell she got going on. Then, fast as fuck, she teleported right behind this nigga Gambimaru and almost chopped his damn head off. And then had the nerve to turn and look at this nigga and go, "Why'd you move? You would have died if you didn't move." Cold as hell. Next thing you know, this nigga Gambimaru is bleeding. She like, "What's wrong? I thought you wanted to die. You wanted to die, right? You so hell-bent on dying. What happened, nigga?" And then that's when this nigga Gambimaru started getting flashbacks. It turns out this nigga does have something to live for, claiming he ain't got nothing to live for, claiming he don't give a fuck about nothing. Since the dawn of time, there is only one thing that'll make a nigga act out of character, that'll make a nigga believe he is Superman. It'll actually give you superpowers. It'll make you driven, determined, and that is pussy. Turns out this nigga Gambimaru is married, and he is doing all of this, surviving hell, surviving trials and tribulations, everything, just to get back to her. And I know what some of you are thinking. How is he just surviving just on pure willpower or that? Well, you must be a one f***ing dumbass nigga. You must not know that when the hoes come around, niggas turn into boxers, dancers, drewski. So it don't surprise me at all that niggas can defy death itself over they love. That and this nigga just cold as fuck. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It kind of look like this bitch got a dick burn on her face. You can't lie. You can't tell me that shit don't look like a dick. So then she basically offers this nigga the opportunity to go to an island where other prisoners will be, where they will fight for their pardons. And this island is basically called Heaven or something like that, but it's not actually heaven. Just people are actually getting murdered by like plants or some shit over there. It's like some Venus flytraps or some shit over there going crazy. In which Gambimaru vows to now go to fight for his pardon, all to make it back to his love. It's an amazing story, man. Now, of course, the story doesn't end there. If y'all want me to cover some more episodes, I got y'all, but y'all gotta let me know in the comment section, all right? Hey, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, man. Peace.